All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're out here at my second job, taking a look at the corn and beans we got planted and seeing how they're doing, checking for weeds, seeing how the burn down did. I'm just looking around. We finally got a rain, got about 3/4 of an inch. You can tell the field's a little bit muddy. That's good because the moisture was like, you had to dig down 2 or 3 inches to find moisture, and we were planting in it, betting on this rain. So anyway, yeah, we're gonna take a look at these corn and beans and see how they're doing, check on the weeds and whatnot, and that's what we'll be doing today. All right, as you can see, these fields are pretty clean. Burned down did pretty good. You can see some dead weeds, a little bit of nutsedge right there, it's still alive. Come back, hit that. I don't think that'll die, but we got something for it. But anyway, you can see this Poana, or Kentucky bluegrass, some people call it. Knocked back pretty good. Let's see if we can find us some corn down here. Hopefully, oh, there it is right there. That was pretty quick and easy. Yeah, you can see it. That's your corn right there coming up. It's not above the ground yet, but that's what it looks like when corn's coming up. Just a little shoot. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty much all we're doing. Walking around. Got the side-by-side out, the Honda Pioneer. Is it a 100 or something? I'm not sure. We've got 4 of those and one. Maybe these are the 500s and we got 1,000. Not sure. Hopefully this doesn't sink too bad. It wasn't too bad. Go and crawl up. Look at this other one over here. Oh, looky here. We got corn popping up already. Yep, you can see it coming up. Must have planted this field a day before that one. Could have been a couple hours. That other corn wasn't very far down. But I don't know if you can see it. But I can see down the road pretty well. Yeah, you can see it coming up. Yep, we'll be doing stand counts on this when we come back. It's pretty clean. No need to walk much farther out there. But anyway, that's what we're gonna be doing today. Just walking around looking. Just glad we caught a rain to get some of this stuff up. The corn would have been fine. We were planting it in the moisture because you can plant corn pretty deep. The soybeans, not so much. We're planting those pretty light. I mean, pretty shallow, because one thing a bean will do is rot, and definitely don't want that. But anyway, we're gonna head off to the next field, and I'll see you guys there. All right, guys, now we're out here in the soybean field. As you can tell, the beans are up. My shadow's kind of in the way. I'll flip around this way. You can see we got a nice little stand of beans coming up. Weeds are looking good. Don't really see much. Burn down's doing a good job. Residual's doing a good job. Guess we can go ahead and do a crude stand count. I don't have my tape measure with me. But you're supposed to do 13 feet 9 inches, so I always just step it off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. One more for good measure. And then count the beans. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 71, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 107. It's not too bad. A little low. Not too bad low. We usually shoot for like 120 or less, 115, 112, around there. And these just came up. As you can see, got the cod leadings and the first two true leaves are coming out. The trifoliates aren't out or nothing, so these probably came up yesterday, maybe 2 days ago. But yeah, looking pretty good. All the weeds are dead. Haven't seen anything. Just some beans. But yeah, a interesting story on this land out here. It's several thousand acres of some really good cotton ground, especially back in the day. You know, cotton's not worth much now, so not many people grow it, but we still grow a lot. That's what was in this field last year. That's what all this is all cotton stubble. But anyway, it was all owned by one family. And I don't know, I guess maybe the lady's husband died or whatnot, but anyways, the mom ended up with it. And I don't know if she just didn't like her kids or if she was just feeling generous, but she ended up giving all of this land to Arkansas State University and creating a foundation that manages it. So her kids, I don't know if they get a kickback off of it or how it works, but they did not get the land. Arkansas State did. And so now it's kind of used as a research farm. There's a lot of plot trials and whatnot, and the University of Arkansas has a research farm back on that side of it. And yeah, so I don't know, it's kind of crazy. If my parents owned several thousand acres and then just gave it away to a university, I would be pretty upset. I'd be extraordinarily upset, actually. But anyway, yeah, that's what happened. And the lawyer that did it, he was smart, and instead of charging them a fee, he just asked for 500 acres. So the guy that did the transfers and all that, he ended up with 500 acres of it, and that's the only part that the university doesn't own. So anyway, it's kind of a crazy story, and something that I would be extremely mad about. But anyways, off to the next one. So I figured I'd explain kind of, since it's a little bit different way of doing stuff. Most everything here is done on 38-inch rows, and everything is furrow irrigated. So that's why you see the corn's on beds. Everything's on beds. It's different than how they do it up north, where everything's flat and on like 15 or 20-inch rows or whatever. We have some of that, not very much. Probably 90% of our stuff is like this, and the other 10% is flat, but majority of it is done like this. So see if I can see a well. Yeah, the closest well's down there. So they use one of those power units to pump water, and this is the bottom end of the field right here, and stretch out poly pipe, which is like a vinyl, I assume it's vinyl, some type of plastic, but anyways, across the whole top end of the field, and then the water just goes down the rows to the bottom. And that's how 90% of our stuff is done. We've probably got, this used to all be pivots out here, but it's all been precision leveled. Maybe 5% of our ground is pivots and 5% dry land. not very much of it. Most everything's been leveled and now uses groundwater. And on the other side of the ridge, they'll pump water out of the rivers into reservoirs and then pump that into their fields. But anyway, I just want to explain that. All right, so this is a setup we're running. Got a 2026 F-150, just picked it up. Don't even have the windows tinted or the new, I need to get some new tires on it. So we can actually make it through something. This got slicks on it. And the Honda Pioneer 500, I think. I don't know, it's a two-seater. Not sure what it is. But anyway, and a trailer that we've had for 20 or 30 years. Yeah, it just says Pioneer. Doesn't say which one it is. But I tell you one thing that I hate about this thing is that the air filter for the engine is up under the seat. And it's one of those that has oil on it. It's an oil air filter covered in oil. So it literally, we run out here in this dirt all day and all that dirt just sticks to it. And we've blown 2 engines in these things from them overheating. And there's no indication on there, like on the dash or nothing, saying that it's about to overheat. But yeah, we've blown 2 engines. Several other people have blown engines in them. It's a horrible design, and we love Honda because Honda, they last forever. But anyway, we're going to have to go get snorkels put on them sometime soon to get around that stupid oil engine air filter covered in oil. It's the stupidest thing to put that behind the tire. The intake is behind the tire, so where all the dust is. But anyways, yeah, that's the setup we're running. That's pretty much what we run every year. But anyways, I'll see you at the next field. Alright guys, so we're about 40 minutes down the road from where we were this morning. And looking here, they got beans, supposed to be beans planted out here. Yeah, you can see them. They're not coming up just yet, but you can see where they're laying on the ground. But yeah, they're not buried very deep. They didn't get much of a rain. They're starting to swell, starting to germinate just a little bit. Anyway, sorry about that. Somebody called me. But in the video earlier I've made about how the solar farms are killing my fertilizing business. This is the area over here that I'm talking about. Let's see if I can find some beans. This field I'm in, and probably 20,000, more than that, 26,000 acres are all going to solar over here. These beans were shallow, these are deeper. Let me switch hands. But anyway, so yeah, this field right here is going solar along with 26,000 other acres, which is absolutely gonna kill us and this economy. I mean, one of the main retailers over here, somebody texted me yesterday, the main lady up there, and said that they were closed. So I mean, there's jobs right there. But anyway, I can't find any beans right here. But yeah, so all this is going solar. And sorry about that, I got another phone call. But a big reason all this is going solar is because of the steel mills. You can see them over there. They've built 4 steel mills in the last 10 years over here, and they're building 2 more. And one of their big things is that they're going to be all green and use solar power and all this mess. So anyway, that's one of the big issues of why there's so much solar in this area and why they're doing it for. As we dig for some more beans. There's one right there. See, it's germinating. Yep, there it is right there. But Anyway, yep. So that's what's going on. Is yeah, all this is gonna be solar. Everything that you can see around here will be 26,000 acres of solar. And this is all ground, not this field, but the other fields over there is all ground that I would have been fertilizing for cotton. So yeah, and I would have done it twice, sometimes 3 times. But yeah, so that's what's happening over here. We just found, oh, that's a rock. I thought that was a piece of glass. Anyway, yeah, so that's what I was talking about. We're already starting to see the job loss, and I'm already feeling the effects of it. I'm thinking about just going ahead and going bankrupt, because I honestly don't know where I'm going to get the acres from this year to even make it. So I'm just really putting off the inevitable, but who knows? We might make it. Anyway, we're going into another field with some panicum sticking up. Texas panicum, I think. Yeah, that right there. But yep, another soybean field. I hate being so negative, but that's just the state of the farm economy right now. The farmers aren't making any money, and it means everybody else doesn't make anything. So anyway, and the solar companies are coming in and taking up what land you do have. So, but it's part of working in the industry that's cyclical. If I can find these beans. There's one right there, starting to germinate. But anyway, yeah. Oh, I guess that's gonna. Oh, there they are. There's some beans coming up. But yeah. Anyway, yeah, everything you see over there will be solar. 6,000 acres in this block, and then 20,000 across the tracks. Thought this was Arrowhead, but it's not. But anyway, see y'all next. Yeah, that's where we're going to wrap it up today. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. We'll be doing more stuff like this. We're just getting some beans in the ground, getting some corn in the ground. We got some rice in the ground. I didn't get to show you any of that. I didn't get to look at it. One of our other guys did. But yeah, that's going to be it for today. We're just going to be driving around, looking, doing what we've been doing pretty much all day. But yeah, so that'll be it. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel to see more content like this, and I will see you guys in the next video. Alright, so this video might be a little bit out of order because I wasn't sure if I was going to get to come back here. But this is that massive steel mill. This used to all be ground that we used to look at. It was all good cotton ground that I used to fertilize. But the landowners sold it to the steel mill, and you know, they made good money off of it. And it's good for the community, because I mean, you can come right out of high school and make $100,000 a year base. Then you get your bonuses and everything else. But yeah, oh, there's a truck coming. They're weird out here, boy. They treat this steel mill like it's a military base. They got checkpoints and all kinds of stuff. I'm glad they finally built us a road that goes on the outside around the train track so we can actually get to our fields that are back in here. But anyway, yeah, I mean, it's good. Man, you can come out of high school and make $100,000 a year plus your bonus on top of that. And they've built 4 of them now. Well, they built 3. They're building 2 more, so there'll be 5 eventually. Right here in one spot. This is just one of them. This is the newest one. But anyway. But yeah, these folks back here, they don't play. I know that's for sure. But yeah, anyway, so this is what all that solar is going to. These are electric arc furnace steel mills, so they're not burning coke like Nucor is up the road. These are all electric, and that's what they're wanting all this solar for, even though you can't run a steel mill at night on solar power. So there's a coal plant on the other side of this, so they're still burning coal, just not them, it's the electric company. But yeah, so technically they're green even though they're not. And then you see this crap that got dumped over here. Like what is this? Is that like lime or lye or ash that they just dump all over the ground out here? That's running off into our groundwater. I don't know what that is, but it ain't good. I know that much. Whatever it is, it ain't good. But anyway, they'll probably get mad if they ever see it. But yep, so this is the steel mill. And this is our field right here next to it. But anyway, gotta be careful driving around here. You get a damn iron piece of metal in your tire. I guess this is where they unload all these trains at. They spill a lot of scrap all over the place. Especially I got these slicks on here. Big piece of I-beams, all kind of stuff. Yeah, I guess they just that one's not unloaded. Yeah, I just heard something I run over. Heard a piece of metal clink. But I got all kind of stuff back here. And it's gravel saw. Here's our other field. Yeah, sorry about that. Somebody called me again. But anyway, we'll go back to our regular, what was next in the video. But yeah, this is all the steel mill stuff. Some big old magneto things and whatnot. But anyway, so back to your regular schedule. You know, one thing that's crazy about all these solar, you know, it's going to power all the steel mills and everything down through there. But that just down this road here was one of the largest pre-European Native American villages on the Mississippi River, lower Mississippi River. And it was abandoned. I think it was abandoned when the Europeans found it. But they're building all this solar on top of what was their village, which there's nothing left of it. It's all been precision leveled and destroyed by, probably it was destroyed by the people that cleared out the forests around here in the early 1900s. But they're going to build all this solar right on top of what was the Native American villages. And their archaeology team was out here last year. They're actually out in the middle of one of our rice fields. And I went out there and told them, I asked them if they had found anything, and they said they didn't, which is hard to believe. But most everything that was out here has been, there's a museum in town that they went through in the early 1900s and pretty much excavated everything out here and took all the artifacts and put it in the museum. But I couldn't believe that they hadn't found anything. So this is their survey team right here. I don't know where they're at. There's nobody around. But I couldn't believe they hadn't found anything. I was really hoping that they would have found something to put this on pause, but they didn't somehow. Digging around out here, they didn't. But you know, they were out in the middle of a rice field, and I walked out there to them and I asked them if they found anything. You know, being nice to them, because they're just doing their job. There's no need in saying or anything to them, because it's not them making the decisions. In the end, it's the landowner who has the right to say yes or no to it. But anyway, I told them, I was like, y'all better wrap this up, because they're going to fly on some fertilizer, and then we're pumping this field up, and it's going to be flooded until August, so you won't be back in here. But anyway, they were finished and left, and supposedly they didn't find anything, even though just down the road that way was one of the largest settlements in lower Mississippi, pre-European, that was abandoned before the Europeans got here. But anyway, yeah, just kind of more info on that. But I think that's where we're gonna wrap this video up. Y'all seen pretty much what we're doing. We're just going around looking, seeing if all this plane's coming into land. I wonder if he's gonna land over top. We might stop right here and see if he comes in or not. This is an airstrip right here. I could see him. Oh no, he's over there spraying. Sometimes they'll come in over the top of their shop hangar over there and land from the north. But no, he's spraying. Anyway, yeah, that's all we're doing today. Oh, I see them out there now. Where are they? Yeah, there they are. They're out there doing something. But anyway, so yeah, that's where we're going to wrap it up today.